Royal SmackDown. Harry shocked to the core by Palace's backstabbing to remove Duke from power circle. As details of the Queen's death emerge following the release of her birth certificate, a royal expert says the announcement of her death was made after Harry's arrival as a flex of royal muscle. The monarch passed away at 3:10 p.m. on September the 8th, and while all her relatives rushed to be by her side at Balmoral, it's now thought that only Princess Anne and Sir Tim, some close staff, and possibly King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla were by the Queen's side when she drew her final breath. But although the palace waited until most of her beloved family had gathered at Balmoral before making the announcement, Prince Harry was still in transit when the public was notified of her death, and royal commentators have chimed in to offer explanations for the snub. Royal expert Schiffer told, "The palace announcing Her Majesty's death with Harry still in transit was a flex of royal muscle to ensure the king keeps his son and the perception of Harry's past backstabbing far removed from the circle of power." The theory comes amid speculation that King Charles could be easing Harry and Meghan out of the royal family. The king extended his well wishes to the couple during his first ever speech as reigning monarch, stating, "I want also to express my love for Harry and Meghan as they continue to build their lives overseas." However, since then there's been plenty of tension between the Sussexes and the rest of the firm. News emerged shortly after the Queen's death that Harry had snubbed a dinner with Charles and William at Balmoral, as they all made their way to be by Her Majesty's side after Charles said Meghan's presence there wouldn't be appropriate. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are back in California following a difficult and longer than expected sojourn overseas. The couple weren't prepared to extend their trip in the first place, and didn't like being apart from their two young children for so long either, by all accounts, despite reuniting with much of Harry's extended family during their first time across the pond. The relationship between the Sussexes and the firm hasn't improved. Likewise, Meghan and Harry's new position on the royal website hints that their relationship with King Charles is worse than ever. The main issue continues to be the Duke of Sussex's upcoming tell-all memoir. It remains to be seen what secrets, if any, he'll reveal, but suffice to say the royals are anxious regardless. But when it comes to toning it down, Harry could have an uphill battle on his hands. In the new episode of Palace Confidential, royal experts debated how the Duke of Sussex should tackle the upcoming release of his bombshell memoir, which a source confirmed has been pushing back until next year out of respect for the Queen. Reports suggest Prince Harry is scrambling to tone down its contents. Commentator Josh Rom asserted he fears that he might come across as insensitive, and he fears that he might receive intense backlash from the publication of the book. Richard Eden pointed out, after the funeral, basically some of it will be out of date because of the death of the Queen, so it would be natural for him to want to update it. However, Eden also noted, the question is it too late? And will he be allowed to make those changes? That's not clear. None of us know what he'll be allowed to change. Charlotte Griffiths, at large, acknowledged Harry is in a tricky situation because of his reportedly massive payday from the book, and the fact he was already encouraged to ramp up the drama. The Duke's publishers may be raring to go too, especially since it's not in their interest to reduce the number of scoops in that book. Moreover, Meghan Markle may be encouraging her husband to stay strong and speak the truth, further complicating matters.